Hey, what is going on, guys? Hex coming back in today with a brand new video, and as always, down in the title below, we'll be talking about today. So, Grimoire 0 episode 5, and there was not very much going on in this episode at all, but one thing I do want to point out before we do actually hop into like the main plot point of this episode is that it actually did give us some clarity on some more magic and types of magic, and it showed basically the basic elements. It showed fire, it showed earth, it showed wind. I do not believe it showed water, but I mean, obviously there's got to be some kind of water out there, but it did show dust that could be turned into her earth. So I guess maybe that'd be classified as earth, but I'm not sure. You know, dust and or earth, maybe they're one and the same, maybe they're not. But right through it, we find out that there are rogue witches, and there are, well, quite frankly, just regular witches that claim to be like the sorcerers of Zero, as we find out. And we find out that they are actually, well, fighting within this town that, you know, that they've been heading to this whole time, Zero and the mercenary and the blonde-haired kid, which I still always forget his name, but we find out that they were actually all heading to this town, right? And what I really liked about this was that we finally inserted our first, like, I guess, antagonist, but judging by the preview, it looks like he's more so an anti-hero than an antagonist, because he's trying to find this book of Zero. And what I got from this character, I figured him out like really quick. He's someone who, you know, everything that happens on a mission. You know, he's working with the king in order to get this grimoire, right? He's working with the king to do that. So basically it's like, hey, whatever I gotta do in order to accomplish my mission, it's a means to an end. I don't sweat it. It sucks, too bad. It's something I had to do in order to fulfill my mission. So he throws morals out the windows. You know, he uses it as an excuse. You know, means to an end is one of the biggest excuses ever. Literally, it's one of the biggest excuses ever, right? So that's what his character is. It's like anything for the mission. I mean, it's kind of like Reiner from Attack on Titan. He's like, as a result of me being a warrior, I will fulfill my mission. And, you know, hey, people had to die. It's a means to an end, essentially. So that's what it really, this really means, right? But this guy's nothing like Reiner. Don't think I'm trying to compare the two. Reiner definitely has some issues he's trying to go through right now. We've seen that in Attack on Titan. But back onto the main topic here. But we see 13 is, well, another number, right? His name is 13. So he's actually from the cavern that Zero was from. And Zero's like, hey, I waited for you. You never came back. So right then and there, that makes me wonder, it's like, all right, so what the hell's going on? Who has this grimoire? Who is our main antagonist? And, I don't know. Obviously, we haven't seen them. No way in hell have we seen them yet. But I thought 13 may end up being that guy, because it showed him in the cover art of the anime. So I was kind of like, all right, so obviously he's an important character. So now he's really going to be playing a support role of finding this grimoire, essentially, right? But I mean, it could be any number, I guess. I mean, there's 0 and then there's 13. So what about 0 through 13? What about, or 1 through 12, I should really say. That's what we're missing here number-wise. So who really knows what the hell is going on here? And I'm wondering, where are the other numbers? And yeah, I know we haven't really gotten context on that, about all the other numbers. But, I'm assuming, I would imagine there's numbers between that. I would imagine they wouldn't just randomly name people certain numbers. There has to be some kind of order to it and reasoning, right? So, another thing we actually find out, if you guys missed, whenever we have our blonde-haired character, the part of the main cast, trying to bring back, was it Albius? Trying to revive Albius or keep him alive after he's talking to him and as he's slowly dying. We find out that Zero's like, you can't bring dead to life. Magic doesn't do that. Magic cannot bring the dead back to life. So we did get a little bit, we got a little bit of boundary of what magic can do. So if someone dies in our main cast, they're not coming back. They're done. So we know that now. And I'm glad they threw a little thing like that in there. It's something that a lot of people won't really necessarily catch. It's kind of like in one ear and out the other, because it's a character we don't know. It's a character that definitely did not play a major role in the story and was never going to. So it's something that a lot of people, I think, could have missed. But yeah, so we have our boundary. You can't bring people back from the dead. But what did I think about the fight scene? That's something that you guys are going to be asking me. Of course, we're not all the way through it quite yet, but I mean, it looked cool. I can't wait to see more magic. I really want to see like true sorcerers go at it. So hopefully we get a little bit more action in the next episode. But it looks like the mercenaries are about to break the 2 up. So hey, who knows? But I did think it looked good. The music is alright. Nothing, I wouldn't say anything special by no means, but I wouldn't say anything bad by no means either, right? So, art and animation, it seemed good. We really didn't get to see too much, right? We really didn't see too crazy stuff. I don't think we've seen Grimoire F-Zero can really do yet. I mean, they weren't even naming their attacks or anything like that. I'm sure like their strongest attacks, they have to like do some kind of quick enchantment with their words. But at least they're not sorcerers. So they have to write their enchantments out 99% of the time. From what we got so far, I don't know how true that is, or how much that'll hold up. But yeah, as always, guys, you've been Hex. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, X25. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching.